Hi guys, I'm back. This is Alva's podcast, and I know I've been stop updating for quite a long time. I think maybe several months. Okay, I didn't want to find any excuse for myself, so I apologized for the inconsistencies in the last few months, but I'm back. Just sometimes I just really want to have some positive feedback if I'm doing something. I mean, lots of people will also have this same attitude in the work, because I've been continuously uploading those so-called podcast on YouTube, and expecting that someone might enjoy listening to those voices message that I post, and leave me some comments about their thoughts, and maybe someone will be interested in my life and my experience, because all I share on these platforms are my life experience, basically. So but the viewership is just so low that I didn't find any motivation for myself to keep continuously doing this. But I just listened to a podcast like this weekend, and I feel like I shouldn't have this kind of mindset. If you want to do something, the motivation should be rooted from within. It shouldn't be some outside energy that keep pushing you forward, because if that's the case, then your motivation will be too weak to keep you continuously moving for a long periods of time. And that podcast doesn't talk things like this, but I just have this kind of weird thoughts while I'm listening to that podcast. And it's about entrepreneurship. And I said, I really want to have my own business, my own company. But I know I will reach to that goal in the future someday. But I'm still on the road, and I still need to find more resources and capital for myself. So maybe working for someone now is the best choice for me so far. So yeah, I'm not rushing out myself. And okay, I just move away from the topic. So let's just go back. And after listening to that podcast, after having that thoughts, I decided to update the podcast today, even though I don't have any. Actually, I have a lot of things to share, but those are all daily life, and I don't know what kind of thing will intrigue you guys. So maybe you can give me some idea. Yeah. And okay, I'll share a few things. Oh, first of all, I think my last update it's about my grandpa. Okay, yeah, that's the sad story, and I just move on. Let's just give you some update on my work. I'm still in the company, and in another department now, but I got promoted, but the salary is the same. So yeah, well, half bad, half good. And actually, this is a private smart company, so they need to calculate everybody's ROI. And they found out that my ROI are not quite good in the last quarter, so they reach out to me to have a private talk with me about this. I just give them some explanations about why, and I just find out that before I'm moving to this new department, my last leader not last, the leader that in another department that I worked for that offline project. I don't know if you guys still remember that thing. That leader is not a good person. So that leader wanted me to get fired, so he just used some little trick in the company and thought that I would get fired, and the result is that I still stayed. And I find out those little trick that was placed by her, and I find that they're very disgusting, really. The project leader and the leader of that department, they just comply with each other and just stab me on my back. And yep, so basically life is getting a little bit better after I went to a new department, and so far so good. I have my own team now in this new group, and there is one team member that I really like. He's very young, but he's a very responsible little guy, and just feel like it's very it made me feel very enjoyed to work with him. I don't know how to balance the relationship between the leader and the member, this is my first time being a leader of a group, so maybe you guys have some idea and some life lesson that can teach me. I don't know, but I'm just learning. I'm learning from my leader. She's very like me and very high motivated and do things very fast, and she's very good at calculation because she used to study finance, so he excelled at like every kind of things that related to numbers. But that is the part of my weakness, so I sometimes found myself couldn't catch up with him, and yeah, that's kind of a very it's so troublesome for me. I'm just still learning to find a way to let her feel relaxed to handle something to me. And yeah, and life is very hard because of the ROI thing that I mentioned, and I'm thinking about finding new client myself, because you know what, I'm not the business development team, so that part shouldn't be handled by me, but my team, my group's ROI and myself are very low, so we need to find a way to survive. And sitting down waiting for someone to save me is not my style, so I think I might just like take the move first. But I still have my job. I still need to keep my projects going smoothly. I don't know if I got time to do those things, to do those business development things. Especially, I don't have any resources right now. And just wanted to, anyone who's listened to this, maybe you know some game publishers that wanted to do some TikTok advertisement or to have some activity on TikTok, you actually can reach out to me. We can do like game incentive programs or TikTok one, or like boosting the video viewership at a very low price, because we are the official TikTok partner. And yeah, so I think maybe I'll just like reach out to those game publishers, because we're still in the gaming industry and I'm doing the promotion for all kinds of game right now. Yeah, that's not my main job right now, so maybe I'll just like, I think the first step would be the same as before. because I have this kind of experience, yeah. So maybe I'll just try to take some action next week and to see if we got any feedback or response. I wish I can get some feedback next week, but life changed a lot and we don't know the outcome until we reach the end. So I wish I have a good results then. Yep. That's kind of the update on my job, and it's good. Life is good. There's ups and downs, and I met some scams, like those bad people, and I also met some good people, like my current leader. I counted her as a good person, but I'm not sure if that would still be the case in the future. But let's see. This kind of uncertainty are so often in my life right now. My life is just full of uncertainty, but I still wanted to achieve my final goal, the one that I set for myself. And I really wish that some days I will have the chance to visit Germany and France and United Kingdom. Yeah, this is the 3 countries that I dream to work at and to have my own resource there, to do some business, exchange some values between these countries and China. That's kind of my goal right now. I'm not gonna explode too much information, but yeah, that's the case. I think there's still hope in life. Oh, by the way, you know what? I would define this year as a losing year. Why? Not lose the games. Lose is that you miss something, something that's getting away from you. That's the definition. Because my goldfish that I've already pet for over a year left me today. Yep, my little goldfish. And she's also got her name, but I just lost him. And I quickly buried her today under a tree. I hope she'll be an angel in heaven or be a person in her next life. Maybe. I don't know if she will still remember me in the afterlife. I don't know. But yeah, just someone just left me again. My goldfish just left me. Yeah. And yeah, that's sad, but still life needs to move on. I don't put too many emotion on this kind of on this kind of things right now. So I replaced her tank with her place with 3 little fish. Not goldfish anymore, but fish that are smaller than her. Yep, and I hope these 3 will accompany me for longer than her, if that's possible. Okay, that's it. That's today's podcast. It's already been 14 minutes. That's quite long, and I hope my previous viewer will still be interested in my podcast and listen to this one. Yep. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the listening today. Thank you guys. Bye. Have a nice life.